This musical menu is actually from both of them are from Gunvolt. I don't know, I didn't say that last time. I think I didn't say that last time. I'm going to play with Beck because I don't know what to say about the other girl, because I actually the girl because I never really played Gun, even though I won. I said that last time that I played this game, but which is the only other time that I did anything like that. Anyways, I'm going to play with Beck and with just tell a little bit of difference on why he have the ability here the way he have. And let's start first stage. Why it takes so long to load? I don't know. Here, and he looks a lot like Rookman, but with more, actually a little bigger this part. He just runs, have one jump. He doesn't have a double jump, but I think he jumped a little bit higher. Have like a, not exactly a slide, but it's like a low dash like he had in the other one. He shoots, and if you charge, he just do this, which is kind of like his ability to absorb in the original game, but he was just wait, I have to actually have an enemy here. He just, it's like a charge shot, but you have like a rebound. It's okay, kinda works better than a air dash like that. Also, if you are charging and you don't want to like release that, it's kind of weird because you will just use this even if you don't want it, because it works in the air too. You can kind of die by accident. And in Mario 9 you had like a different type of ability, just like in Gunvolt, that you didn't really kill the enemies by healing them. In Mario 9 you don't do that either. You just, yeah, you actually have a G for all 3 characters. I didn't remember that. But in Mario 9 you kinda like shoot them a lot and then they got stunned, and you could continue shooting to kill them, but was like less efficient. You had to dash through them to absorb the character, which is fine, but the problem is that depending on the character, actually depending on the enemy that you eliminate, one little thing would happen. You will have like, I think it's 3 or 4 colors: blue, red, yellow, and green. Blue one would kind of like fuse your Eken bar. I think you had 2 or 3, but if you die you just had like 0 again. It's worse than Rookman 2, because in Rookman 2 you had to kind of like had a game over to lose all your Ekans. In this game it's just, I think it's just like, oh, you die, you lose your sub-tanks or your Ekans or I think it's E-tanks in English? Yes, probably E-tanks. And obviously they had a problem, because if you get to the boss you usually had this strategy of just kill yourself, just die one, like trying to find out the pattern, and then you would find for real using the cans and everything. In Mario now you can't do that, because you know, if you die you just lose your EK, so you have to do the entire battle without having any way to recover your HP. This game have a lot of like invincibility frames for the bosses, and that caused a problem that, like I said, you cannot just like use the one life to actually test the boss. You had to get the boss already prepared to kill them, or to give it a fair try. And the other 3 actually gave like temporary abilities. The green one gave you extra like armor. The red one gave you like stronger buster, but there was a little bit of a catch with the buster. The buster would actually pass through enemies, so if you wanted to just spam a attack against an enemy, you couldn't, because you just going to go through them if you're not in the like corner of the screen. And these bosses are very easy. The third one was speed. I think it was yellow. I remember that. I don't remember. Okay, I remember that I have one that gives more speed and the other one that gives more defense. I think I reversed them. I was talking about it. I actually like this music a lot. I actually like this all the music from this game a lot. Most of them, at least. The ones that I remember, I like it. I don't know, like the beat, and actually sounds like a. So like one of those fan recreations of new musics in the 8-bit style. All of those types of videos. Actually, the way they repeat it, some of them kind of gets annoying if you hear in the like a weird console, like I think it's Mega Drive or no, it's not Mega Drive. Some sound effects that some Super Nintendo games use, especially NES, can be very. This one is almost like it, but they have like one or two that are a little more, I should say, irritated than those. But yeah, some old school music can sound very, I don't know, bad, ear rapey, I don't know. Oh cool, I did not pass through them, I had a strategy, it did not work. I've never seen speedrun from this game. I was actually going to search about it, but I never thought I was going to die. It's kind of disappointing that you don't die on spikes, because you have like a bunch of like hazards that just gets completely like, nerfed just because of that. For example, this, it's not a huge risk for it to just get the life, you're going to get damaged, not actually die by it. No. Hey, what's this? Oh, just a melon. I think it's a melon. Looks like a melon. It's probably a melon because I think it could be also a lime. Lime? I think it's a lime though. God, I don't like those guys on the walls, at least with Mighty. I call him Mighty, I don't call him Beck. I'm actually surprised that I remember to not write Mighty on the title of the scene. God damn it. I prefer to call him Mighty than Beck. I don't know, fits more the character and looks more like a character that would come from a scene that's from Rookman, or Rookman inspired than Beck, because Beck just sounds like a generic name. Actually, Beck is kind of generic name. Yeah. It's different from Roku, because Roku or Rock is actually a different name from what would you've seen in other thing. But anyways, I forgot to continue talking. Problem with that, the game was a lot of focus on like just like being made for speedrun, but without actually understand why people speedrun the games that they speedrun. It's weird. It's very difficult to explain why Mario 9 design is the way it is. And I just realized that I cannot do it without actually showing anything, so I cannot do... Wait, god damn it. Here's 1, 2, and... Wait a minute. Ah! No, I actually got it. I thought he had 1 life left. Yay, actually I like this battle. Again, that battle took me way too long to beat the first time that I played this game. And it, not even Beck actually gained new abilities. It's the downside of this game. It's just like no evolution or nothing. But it's cool, kind of cool. Not really that cool. I hope the burst, I think it's called, have actually improved with like giving me. I know that one of these screenshots show kind of like new abilities, but I don't know if they are actually new abilities or if it's just like the abilities that you can't get from the beginning. But, I hope it does. I will see this when I actually buy the sequel. God, I'm not being very good at defeating those some enemies with him. I got way too used to play with Gunvolt. It's not that playing with Beck is that different, it's just that, I don't know, he feels a little bit slower, even though I think he isn't. But he feels slower, which is usually sometimes the worst thing in a game, because if a game feels slow, even if the game isn't, it's worse, because you feel like you should be walking faster, for example. I don't know how to explain. Okay, let me try to explain that correctly. In some games, you have like a walking cycle it's rather fast. It's not that fast, but it's okay in speed. But it doesn't feel very good for you to just walk from one side to another. So you try to find things that would be theoretically faster, but in reality they are not. But you still use it because, at least I still use it, because it feels faster. I just repeated myself twice. God damn it. Well, I forgot to say, every time you take damage, his charge shot just completely appear here. It's charging, I was still holding the button, and now he's not charging anymore. See? And I think we have to repress the button. Let me test that in here. I continue holding the button. No, we just charge normally. Because in Pokemon, I think Pokemon 3, they had this problem where you had to repress the button, which is kind of annoying. Because get used to just... Can you come back? Thank you. End up getting used to just like you take damage, you continue pressing you hold the button even though you know they're going to take damage, but in the other game they just reset the charge, so it's kind of like gets slower, and you sometimes just end up dying or not feeling as responsive as the other ones, or even like Mario number 9, not Mario number 9, like God damn, I forgot the other games that I was playing that had charge singing. What about a bunch of 2D games that have charge? Which oh god, no. I'm going to die, aren't I? Yes. Oh god. Drop life. Yes, I'm going to die anyways. Wait. Told you. I thought it was still alive, but nope. But another thing, I like the attention to detail, like they are different, not just the way they attack, the way they die and they respawn and stuff. I really like they have different things for each character. I don't know how it is for the Eroka, uma coisa assim. Something like that, sorry, I speak my first language for a second. But wait a minute. If you hear I'll swear the sound, it's God, oh god. If we hear a weird sound, because I was checking the microphone because I thought I was on one. But her name, I don't know what it is. But now that I stopped thinking about it, if it's Ero something, it's probably because the Ero is basically the way they say. Ero is the way we say hentai. God damn it. Hentai in Japanese just means weird or weirdo. And we use that for basically Japanese porn because they use that like in a way to describe. Actually, I think hentai also describe, no, ecchi describe perverts. And hentai is like weirdo, which we use the other way around. I can't believe I died so close to the boss. Okay, same thing to the fighting game scene last time. Just whoa. So let's see what is going to. Oh, cool. Those things, which are basically some little things from Pokemon 9 when you fight against the B-Man, Honeyman. I call him B-Man because it's easier to remember than Honeyman. The guy who gives you the B-shot or whatever the heck it's called. I only remember the name of attacks if it is Rockman X1 because I played the illegal attacks and he say the name of the attacks when you use them. I forget that he actually changed his attacks after a certain amount of time. And he's way easier than he is in the game. And I'm going to die. I think that I know what it is. It is the fact that Gunvolt have a double jump. And the double jump feels good to use because it feels fast and all. And Beck kind of feels a little bit stiff. I think also so I don't know what it is. It just feels a little weird to control. But it's still my fault because I'm the type of person that says, okay, the game's weird to control, but you still haven't played the game for a little while, so you have to get used to the weirdness while you are playing it. God damn this bomb singing. I saw it. Yep. I think those guys are 2 hits, and these 2. Okay. This is true. I knew that. Okay. I usually memorize the amount. Don't memorize, but I feel like the minimum amount of hits to defeat an enemy because it feels good for you to just shoot the necessary amount of hits so that you can kill the thing and then just continue walking without losing speed. Oh, it's so good. I never speedrun it, but actually I had the desire to kind of like speedrun, but I'm not a huge fan of not exactly the glitch, but like the way sometimes like you have to do the thing like repetitively in the exact way, or else you just kind of like and not end up losing, but end up like actually end up losing, but not losing but losing like frames. Wait, like you have to be like perfect in everything. I am not good at doing that. I know that because I cannot even play like Project Diva or stuff being perfect all the time, because I usually screw up. Things that are very simple and kind of frustrates me. Not just doesn't frustrate me because I don't kind of care that much. I just know that I can't do it, so I won't like force myself to do it the way I can't. And I prefer just doing the way I can. So if I would speedrun, I would probably just do the bare minimum. Let's say like that. The fuck? Second. Head to something. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to search the place of at least one of the butterflies just to get when I'm playing with the. I'm going to call Eruka until I actually know her name. So when I play with Eruka, I'm actually going to take one of the butterflies. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what? You just appeared. The fuck? I think that was the thing that I said that I wanted to get, but I don't know how I got it. I think I had to shoot a very specific location. I don't know, I'm going to search that next time. Okay. After this, I'm not going to fight against Mira. I'm going to skip him or her, whatever. And I'm going to go to directly to like the extra stage, so I can like, you know, avoid having to fight the same boss twice. And especially because I don't think I'm going to do as well as I did before with him. Yay, another Mario 9 boss. This one is very cool. Actually in the original version. I said that before, but I had to do it again. Okay, another thing about Mario 9 that I didn't say before, I think. The game is really created in a focus on speedrun, but it's like not focused correctly. I don't know, but I said that before. I think I said that before. That I'm kind of way distracted because I don't. I don't really like fighting some bosses in this game. I only feel way too slow for the games. They're not bad. They're just like, for example, this one. Look at the time that I have to wait for him to attack, and I don't even have like any kind of charge shot that would give a considerable amount of damage. Like this. Like, oh, okay. It's okay amount of them, but it's like the charge shot's not reliable, so it's kind of weird. Doesn't give you too much damage either. Just like, oh, okay, it's a reasonable amount of damage. It's just like it doesn't feel that well, especially considering the amount of time you don't have to wait to be able to attack him. It's not exactly impatience. It's just like I have fought this boss in a way better state than this, you know, because I played Gunvolt. I said this boss was from Gunvolt, man. This boss from Gunvolt. Every boss that have like a sword in front of them and they fuse with the sword are from Gunvolt. I should have just said that before. The other ones are in Mario 9. The ones that have normal stages are from Mario 9. The ones that have like weird college type stages are from Gargan. Cool. Wait, could you destroy those things back with Gunvolt? I don't think it could. If I could just, oh god. Every time that I see lava, I think it's going to. Sorry. Every time that I see lava, I feel like it's going to, like I'm going to fall and just die. And this is actually kind of scary because this lava disappears, but you don't actually go like completely. I like that. I like the fact that I can slide under them. This is cool. This is awesome. Okay, 1 point to Gun. 1 point to Mighty. I don't care his name is Beck. I'm going to call him Mighty every single time. So Mighty it is. 1 point for Mighty. Actually, he's just Mighty number 9. He's the 9th Mighty, so it makes sense. But I like the fact that I can just slide under the thing instead of having to directly wait. Like I have to come out, except this part, because this part I actually have to wait for this one. But like the ones like one square, I can actually avoid it, which is good. Give each character a different way to pass through a thing. I hate these characters. I was never good at killing them in the game because they were way faster than this, and I just avoid them, or just, I don't know. It was the only character that actually didn't bother trying to learn the pattern. And they're normal enemies, by the way. I think you fight them twice only throughout the entire game. And also twice, and I know that they are a common enemy. See, one of the places that you fight them is in the last stage. I was like the last. Then when you fight you refight some bosses. I think it's the second to last one and the last one. No. I think it is the last one and then the secret stage. You have to collect all the things, and you have to give to the girl. Because in the game, you basically at the beginning you save a little girl, and then you start not fighting, but working for yourself. But for some reason, every single job that you get is from the old company that you're working with, that you just partner with. You just how can I say that? Just, I'm not with the company anymore because you saved the girl. You know, wanted to let them have the girl basically. And oh cool, I forgot his pattern. Not his pattern, but his animation. He just jumped normal. Okay. He saved the girl, and throughout the game you have the girl and can talk to her, but the company that you was working at before, they are the only ones that basically hire you to do missions, and they basically continue doing the exact same thing you were doing at the beginning of the game. But now we are kind of like outlawed even from the rebels, that's like that. And throughout those missions you kind of have like secret items that you can find, like some crystals, I think some crystals or something. You find them and you give to the girl, and she's going, after you fight all of them, the girl gives you a little pendant that does nothing. And if you equip it and then you fight the last boss with the pendant, she's going to, I think she's going to notice that you are using the pendant, and something happened and you have to fight an actual final boss that I have no idea how to kill normally, because you have to, in the last battle you have a infinite bar. You have like a special stage. Okay, important thing about Mario involve Gunvolt. You have like pendants and stuff that gives you different abilities, like double jump, dash, I think air dash, more damage, some stuff like that. And one of those slots, I think have 2 or 1, something like that. We're just going to like have nothing, just have the pendant, so it won't have an extra ability. But when you go to the mission without the thing, the girl is going to notice and is going to fight basically fatter that will just doing it for her instead of using the thing, even though the pendant gives you nothing except giving the last stage. And I only found out that after, cool, I don't care, after I just equip it, and it was like, okay, I'm going to equip it, give me nothing, but I just left it because I wasn't using the thing, and then I actually got the pendant. But it's important because when you have like a super stage that I don't really understand how to get it, you get double, you have double defense, double attack, and you can double jump, and I think with infinite jump you have basically infinite like the electricity goes around you, and I think more attack, more defense. We have all the abilities like double jump, air dash, and like the infinite stuff. But also, oh god, don't kill me, fuck. Double jump, air dash, and something I don't remember. Infinite charge. I don't remember if I have anything else, but basically have all the abilities at the same time. And the last stage, you get a permanent state of super Gunvolt, let's like that. And because of that, we have like infinite electricity. And one of the attacks on the boss, we just drain his electricity with using yours. Problem being, then you have extra stages that you have to fight the boss in the end. With a huge fucking problem being, god damn, I forgot about that. Being the fact that you just end up not having it, and his attack just drain completely your thinking too. Good, fantastic. Can I just do this? Yes, I can. Cool, I almost fell from the electricity. Wait for it. I'm trying to remember correctly. Oh yeah, and because the the thing you don't have infinite when you're doing the rematch or whatever, you don't have the thing anymore. You get it? Probably not. You can't just spam the electricity and hit him and use the electricity again because you don't have the electricity anymore, so you can't actually punish him. Which I don't know how to fight it. I have seen people fight them online, but I never actually stopped to read it because I kind of stopped playing after I finished the game once. And not exactly the truth, but like the achievement. God damn, forgot they're strong. The achievements have a little problem to me because the achievements on Gunvolt, actually achievements in Idea Factory games, are kind of similar to the ones from Platinum games, which is basically be incredibly good at the game. And even though I like searching, actually like getting achievement and stuff, achievement that kind of forced me to be extremely good at the game for no actual reason, because if they gave you something, would be kind of cooler, but because it's just okay, just get stronger. No, don't even get stronger, just get an S, and that's it. Kind of unmotivates me, because I don't like, for example, goddamn. For example, I don't like when you have a completionist item that you get by doing everything, but because you already did everything, you don't have anything else to do, which means kill it. Which means you don't have the item, you don't have where to using the item anymore. Okay, for example, Bayonetta, you can get a super stage permanent if you get every single crow. The problem being, some crows are basically end on the higher difficult area, and you have to do things that are very difficult to get those crows that you would need the thing to be way easier, and because you don't have it, you have to do a bunch of difficult stuff just to get it, and when you get it, you don't have anything else to do in the game anymore, because you literally did everything that you could do in almost every, I think in every difficulty, because you have to do a lot of the trials and stuff. You have to complete them in the I think it's the climax or in the hard difficulty. Some of them are the climax, some of them are the difficult, but it's the ones that are either kill the enemy without I think kill the enemy without using normal attacks. You can normal attack, but you cannot hit them with normal attack because they have the barrier, so you have to just either shoot them or use the witch thinking that shoots the demon stuff and the guns. And when you basically I think square triangle, the one that should just no square triangle square, something like that. No, triangle circle triangle, I don't know. The one that she summons a huge thing and then hits the enemy, and her clothing looks smaller. This one, you have to use those ones that have to defeat boss. I think this is one of the ones that you have to do in the higher difficulty to get one crow. And after you get the crows, you don't have anything to do in the game, but you have the super ability now, for no reason at all, because you don't have anything anywhere to use it. Good. I don't believe we're going to die here. I think the spits in those spits in Mario when I actually like death. Some stages are like very recognizable. You can see like a lot of the stuff on the thing, but it's more like not a simplified version. They're very different, but they have like the essence of the stage. This one doesn't really have it because it's kind of difficult to have the essence from this from I forgot his name. Brando stage, because he kind of like his stage is basically like full speed or max speed, because you have like jumping on the cars and you have the things coming. And here you cannot do it because, you know, it's way slower. And it's just get like generic jump through cars stage. But it's okay. Just that it's the limitation of the game that dictates how it's going to be. Kinda like some NES games. Or how Rockman on the NES, it's way slower than Rockman X. Even though Rockman 8, it's pretty fast. Not really 8 and 7 are pretty fast. Even though they use like the old scheme. And Rockman 11 is also. Another thing, forgot to say. Idea Factory, the one that made this game, also made Gunvolt, made Mario number 9, which is weird. Second. This one's another what's the name? Gargan stage. Yay, love those. I just actually like them. Because I don't know if you could hear this, because usually there's not translated well to microphones. I use my sarcastic voice, which means I just said that in a weird voice. Kind of weird voice. I found a lot of microphones doesn't really, unless the microphone is really good, it just doesn't really get the way I say stuff. And because I don't have any good microphone, I just use crappy PlayStation 4 mic, because I'm not in my house and I don't have the mic. Actually, I don't even have a decent microphone. I have what? My cell phone, the Rockman one, and the one that came with the PlayStation 4, which is just generic microphone. Well, you don't even generic microphone, the generic earplugs, the thing that you put in your ear. It's just dead with the generic microphone that just is not good. I think it's worse than the ones that comes with a normal phone. Probably is worse. But my phone, the one for my phone is also broken, so I don't even know if it would work. Can it just disappear? Thank you. Please don't. Okay. I thought he was going to just teleport in front of me. Is it going to work? Nope. Alright. Just never think the breaks actually. This looks a lot like the dice things in Rockman 8, I think. 8. Sorry. They actually they had an 8-bit version of those guys? There's some Rockman that I'm forgetting. Cause I remember seeing this in a sorry again. In a 8-bit type game. Maybe Rockman 9 or 10, which are okay. Actually 9 is pretty good. 10 is kinda boring. I don't know if 10 is boring because I did the no hit trophy, which can make the game kinda like, how can I say that, less enjoyable. Actually it's not exactly less enjoyable, it's just that you have to play the game like such a perfect way that feels a little when you finish the game it doesn't want to continue playing the game. No, and also I think the level designs are not very good in my opinion. Wait a minute. Can I hit those guys and actually damage the boss? I didn't notice that last time. Hit him. Hit it, okay. Can you pay attention to that now? Okay, yeah, I can actually damage the boss by hitting those little guys. I call anything a guy or a dude when I'm just talking nonchalantly, even though I don't know what the fuck nonchalantly means. Actually, I think I do. Just one of those words that you know the context of using. You don't know what actually means, so you can probably just using in a very incorrect way, which is probably what I just did. I'm not very good at. Actually, I'm very good at like understanding the context of the word, but not understanding what like the translation of what the word perfectly means, which makes me understand the Japanese perfect because I Japanese have like one word that mean three things depending on the context, and I get really lost when I'm trying to learn something in Japanese. I still am trying, but it's working, but not as I should because I'm not studying it, but I'm scratching my face a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to I'm getting sleepy. I'm not actually getting sleepy. Fighting the last boss. Anyways, this game, the game is really cool. The guy with the shield, not the mirror man or whatever. Man in the mirror. Did I make this reference in the last one? I think I didn't. I only know Man in the Mirror because of JoJo. Part 6? I don't know. The gold stuff. The one that it's airing now. Which is very good. I didn't watch the last episodes. Even though one of the few things that I actually remember to watch was JoJo. I don't even think I'm watching any other anime this season. Oh, cool. Okay. This music is a very weird music from the boss. By the way, the boss musics are from Gunvolt. I think most of them are. Or at least the one from Gunvolt stages. Most sounds are actually from Gunvolt in this game. I don't know, actually, that's the reason why it's called Mighty Gunvolt, you know, because it's like, actually, it's called God of Gunvolt and Mighty Gunvolt. In both versions you have Gunvolt in the name because Gunvolt is an action. Is a very integral part for this game, as you can know by the fact that I just said almost everything with sound effect is from Gunvolt. Even the explosions are more from Gunvolt. Anyways, I don't even know I said anything cohesively throughout this entire singing. Okay? Anyways, yay, I won! Hooray! Oh yeah, I forgot to actually like Mario number 9. I don't know if I could make that clear because I didn't even talk about Mario number 9 that much, despite the fact that was my main intention when I was doing the thing. This is also in my honor a Gunvolt music. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Because this game is really fast to play and really easy. It's not easy when you play it the first time because you actually have to get the hang of the stuff. And it's kind of like playing Rockman for the first time, or like not exactly a hack because I don't really like playing hacks because I have a problem with hacks, but I'm not going to go into it. Probably same when I'm playing kind of gun version. But it's kind of like when you're playing Rockman, one Rockman, and then you go to another. For example, you go from Rockman, I think 2 to 3, and 3 introduced the slide. You have to relearn how to play the game because you have one new thing. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. Almost how it feels every single time that you start playing it because it's completely different characters. Ekoro would make more sense if it was Eroko, but yeah. Anyways, I don't know, I'm almost yawning. No, don't stop recording. What the fuck? No, what? No, okay.